So this is a video of me during my last weeks as a management consultant flying in the wind tunnel. It has no direct connection to my job as a management consultant, other than that during the time it was recorded, I was still legally employed by a management consulting company. Now, if you think I deserve a like for that great stunt, please leave a like. Otherwise, please leave a like. I quit. So where was I? Yes, so after more than 3 years at a leading management consulting firm in Germany, I quit my job and I'm going to pursue something totally new. That new thing is going to be, I'm going to tell you in an upcoming video. So I'm not going to tell you now, but I promise you it's something totally different, okay? It's not going to the industry into kind of a senior role. It's not private equity. It's none of that. It's also not another consultancy. So it's something very, very different, very special. If you want hints about that, make sure to follow me on Instagram. There's probably going to be a couple of pretty obvious hints there in the future, but if you don't, there's also going to be a video coming up in the next weeks. Now, people always ask you, when you tell them that you quit after more than 3 years, and by the way, that just a small hint here, okay? If you kind of get to the point where you say, okay, now I learned enough, it was a great learning curve, but now it's time for the next challenge. Don't communicate that too early, okay? Those messages, they spread like wildfire. So make sure to only communicate that to the people in your inner circle, people you really trust 100%, and don't tell it to anyone else. Because, just one person is enough who is, maybe not aware that you want to keep it secret, or who, whatever, he is not careful enough, in how he communicates with other colleagues, and the message is going to be out there, and then there's no going back, okay? Everyone knows. So make sure to just keep it in your inner circle and don't get it out there too early. But what I wanted to say, so after 3 years, people keep asking you, what was it like? Right? That's the number one question. So what was it like? Was it a good experience? Did you like it? And my answers to that question are always different, but most of the time they are very positive. That's why I compiled a video mostly made up of pictures that shows you my 3 years in management consulting. It's mostly the positive sides, right? So I didn't include things I don't like about consulting that much, because it's more difficult to be expressed in pictures. But don't run off saying, hey, this guy is so superficial, only showing the bright side of it and don't showing the content and the quality of the work. Hey, chill out. I have lots of videos up on this channel where I talk in detail about the content of my work, about all the details, small details of the work. And I also have a video up where I talk about things I don't like, I hate about management consulting. So make sure to check out those videos and now have much fun with my personal experience, pictures of 3 years in management consulting. Let's go. Now, for most of the big consultancy firms, usually your job starts with a big kickoff event. So it's a couple of weeks where you get together with all the newbies of the company, and then you pretend to be learning a lot of new stuff, but you know how it goes. Now let's get to the core. In my 3 years in management consulting, I did 14 projects. That's 4 2/3 of a project per year. Some of them in truly amazing cities. also, our company policy allowed me to fly for free to many interesting spots all around. Now, obviously, most of the projects I did were based somewhere in Germany, and there, it was north, south, east, west, everywhere, with one project being closely located to a big skiing resort in the south of Germany. So, I mean, it's pretty clear what I did on the weekends, right? Also, we had a couple of occasions where the partner on the project, he invited us to his home in order to have a barbecue, in order to chill, sit around, talk and have good conversations. People always ask me what was a highlight in those 3 years. And my answer is there were a couple of those, but one of them is certainly our firm's 50th anniversary and me meeting and talking about the future of consulting with a very special person, the founder of our firm. But you know what was also a highlight? All the awesome team events with great people in great locations. And lastly, what I'm really going to miss is those great office views that almost subliminally tell you one important message. Always think big and visionary. And that's exactly what I'm doing with my next step. So now it's time to conquer new horizons. If you liked that video, make sure to subscribe. I have much more coming up in the future. I think especially for people who are new to consulting, who want to get into consulting, it's good to get very personal insights into how this world works. Leave a like and a comment below, for what videos you might want to see in the future, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.